Listen, man. So the background gameplay that you will be seeing is me sparring Revolver AGZ. He is a British type soul YouTuber. I decided to fight him 5 times in North American servers and 5 times in Europe servers. Spoiler alert, I did win every single match. But this is no hate to AGZ, by the way, man. He's a cool guy. He didn't really call me out particularly or anything like that. I'll probably just have some crazy clickbait title just because, you know, I'm trying to get some views, man. I seen the clips have somebody call him out in the past. This dude was getting views. Obviously, Seiji's video also did well, so I'm probably gonna have some crazy title. Anyways, today I will be reacting to his video on how he lost 50,000 Robux in Type Soul's worst event. There is one thing he said in this video that I wanted to give you my take on, because it's something that I wanted to publicly state ever since I won the Deep Woken tournament. So let's get on with the video.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about how I lost 50,000 Robux. Now, if you guys...
Bro, first thing is first. Come on, bro. Revolvers. You ain't lose 50,000 Robux, man. Bro. Y'all see the gameplay for itself, bro. He's on his death dealing keto build. It was, he was on his banned build and he still lost to me. I ain't gonna lie, but let's keep going.
You guys don't know, there was a Type Soul tournament. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my issue with everything Roblox related, is that everything is catered towards Americans. There is no consideration of anything outside of America when it comes to anything Roblox. And before you guys start saying cope, mod, bro, sometimes these updates for games will come out like 10 p.m, 9 p.m, 12 p.m, sometimes for even Type Soul, or should I say 12 a.m.
So this point right here, he's saying that, you know, these games cater towards Americans and the update around, you know, American times. Bro, Type Soul is a North American dominated game. They want to make money. They are going to drop the update when most of their player base is on. I don't know what this complaint is really about. You need to come to the US, Revolver. Simple.
And you guys need to remember, time zones exist. So for me, as a content creator, to be able to cover, this was even in GPO, it doesn't matter what game.
This is just ramble. I don't really care about this part.
On any game, I have had to stay up till the late hours of the morning. 5 a.m, 6 a.m, 7 a.m, 3 a.m. There's no time a game has updated at an appropriate time for EU player. People do not consider things that are not their country on Roblox, and it's irritating. For this tournament, I'm not gonna lie to you, it started at a crazy time. 6 p.m. EST is damn near 11 p.m, 12 a.m. in the...
Now, one thing I will say about this is the ramble beforehand. I don't really care that he's complaining that Type Soul updates, you know, during times where Americans are still up. But the tournament could have been at a better time. I'm not gonna lie, Seiji did do a lot of things last minute, so he could have hosted the tournament a little bit beforehand so that, you know, it would still be late for British people. It would probably still be like 10 o'clock for them, but yeah, 6 p.m. EST, I believe, is like midnight for people over in Europe, right? Something like that. So definitely could have found, you know, a more proper time, but let's keep going.
The morning. Cool. By the time things kicked off, it was already 1 a.m. To make it even worse, they last minute told us, hey, your builds are banned. They last minute told us that our builds were banned, in which...
This part right here. Seiji did last minute ban things, and honestly, I think that was unfair to a lot of people. He definitely could have stated these bans like a week prior so that people could grind builds and practice with that build during the tournament. Seiji did state that anybody who needed compensation for a build, Cetra would actually set them that specific build just in case they can't use their banned builds. But at the same time, it's like there are people out there who wish they could have known about these bans beforehand. Even if I was to get set a build of my choice because the things that I was going to use for the tournament were banned, I would still want to have time to practice with it. So this part I do agree, but at the same time though, bro, AGZ, you telling me you had a Quentin Keto account, an Eisen account, and a Duality account? Buddy, do you not have a build where you're just not brain dead? Like, come on, man. And that's tough, bro. Even though I do agree with AGZ on this part, you got to look at it from both sides. This isn't stopping your average type Solian in the comment section telling you to rage because all your builds are meta, you know? So, hey, man.
It said Quincy Fear Keto. I'm like, all right, cool. I should still be able to participate because I don't have Quincy Fear. I have DD Quincy, Q Quincy. Cetro and Seiji4 were like, nah, they're all banned. Cool. I'm like, let me use my other slots. Duality ban, Eisen ban. Okay, I just rolled off all my
all his accounts are just metamancing accounts.
So my Soul Reaper builds are banned and my Quincy build is banned. What else do I have? Nothing. So within 30 minutes, I quickly rolled Volcana and put a bunch of skill boxes on it just to make a spam build. This build was made in less than 30 minutes and I just entered the tournament with it. Bro, what are we even talking about? Okay, let me put another thing.
He could have got set anything else besides Volcana. Maybe he wanted Volcano. I'm not sure. But this part, I feel some sympathy for him because, you know, he's probably first time in Volcano, whatever you want to call it. I don't care, bro. But y'all know what I mean, right? He's first timing it. That's just tough, though, man. Stop metamancing my man's AGZ. Stop metamancing, bro.
Bring it to perspective for you guys. Vert is arguably one of the best Type Soul players. In my opinion, if Nano and Vert were in the same region, Vert may actually be better than Nano Prodigy at Type Soul. Anybody that actually watches Vert would know this. Vert literally has sat down and beat every Bankai within the first 2 tries of him attempting it.
So this part I disagree with, right? I don't care that Revolver thinks that Vert is better than me. However, his reasoning is because Vert killed an AI. Apparently, Vert is just a better Type Soul player than me now because he knows how to manipulate an NPC in-game. Bro, what are we talking about here? Anyways, this is the juicy part of the video. I want to give you my take on this whole ping thing. First thing is first, ping in general, it just sucks, right? Especially in parry-based games. Type Soul isn't really a parry-based game. It's just a regular combat game with parrying in it. That's my opinion. But my point is, any game with the parry mechanic in it will always be ping reliant. Nah, screw that. Combat games in general, if we take GPO, for example, or ABA, it's just so much better to play those games when you have low ping. So it does suck that everybody in the world can't play on the same stable ping. Now, what I don't like is when people go ahead and say stuff like, well, if the guy with higher ping gets close to killing the guy with lower ping, then the guy with higher ping is better than the guy with lower ping if they both played on the same ping. So, for example, if Vert was to get me, you know, 5% or 1 tap in an NA server, people will be quick to judge and assume that Vert would just destroy me in stable ping. The reason I don't like this take is because when you play the game on high ping, you learn the game very differently from somebody who actually plays on stable ping. And it's vice versa. When you learn the game on stable ping, you might be accustomed to fighting other people with stable ping. So when you fight somebody with high ping, they might do some like corny, cheesy, run around the map, cheesy tactic, because that's how those players can compete when they're in higher ping servers. I forgot to mention that the quirky stuff that these people do in high ping to fight people that have lower ping than them wouldn't really fly in servers where we both have stable ping. That was my point here. Anyways, going back to learning the game on high ping, if I was EU and I was constantly playing in NA servers, I would never know how powerful the Odachi crit is if I was to go on stable ping. That's something that would be missing out of my game. That's a very important like mechanic that I use to beat people. If we take it over to Deepwoken, for example here, when Agamotto was in high ping fighting me in the tournament, he had to use a high ping type of build. Now, Agamotto plays on high ping a lot, so those habits where he's sliding around using the rapier crit, he's not going for parry trades or anything like that. When he goes to a stable ping server, he's probably going to forget, you know, a lot of the important mechanics of Deepwoken. He's not going to be looking like Cladroom out there. He's going to try to still, you know, do that little slidey cheese. You get what I mean though, y'all. Just because you do good in high ping does not mean you're going to be God's gift to earth when you play in a stable ping server. The only way to judge who's better is if me and Vert were on stable ping and we both duked it out in a first to 5. Ticino is an NBA 2K YouTuber. He is from Australia, and he wanted to face the best people in the world for NBA 2K. All of them were located in the USA. Now, instead of doing this thing where, you know, the US people would go play one game in his region, and then he would play one game in their region, he decided to fly out to the US and face all the comp. And I ain't gonna lie, he was going crazy. So, you know, if Vert ever wants to fly out to North America one day to challenge me, I guess, then he can do that. That's my take on it. You can't really tell who's truly better unless you guys both fight in the same stable ping.
Every single Bankai. Vert is most likely one of the most skilled players in this game. Let's not even sit here and waffle.
Vert nice though. He's nice. On me, he nice.
Participate in this tournament. One, because he's not going to stay up until 3 a.m. in the morning playing Type Soul, and two, because he said he doesn't want to play Type Soul on 150 ping because these.
Vert told me he was out eating with his family. So either you got a false story or Vert lied to me. I don't know.
NA people only consider their region. Vert. And you know what? I made a mistake. As soon as I saw Vert wasn't participating, I should have drew myself out. Like, oh, okay, cool. Vert's not participating. There's really no point in me being here. Because Americans are the most selfish creatures on.
This part right here got me too. So you saw that your fellow EU Vert mans wasn't participating. Your main builds were banned. You knew the server was going to be North America. Why did you participate in the tournament? You had a choice to not enter, bro. I don't know, man.
This planet, bro. Like, what would have been good is if, first of all, there was an EU bracket.
There's a big gallon of water, by the way, man.
Been like a best 2 out of 3. One fight in NA, the next fight in EU, and you know, whoever wins out the two, maybe it's a coin flip for the last fight or something. Anything is.
I don't agree with that, just because the majority of people in this tournament were NA. So you can rage.
Better than playing the game on 150 plus ping. And if I'm playing the game on 150 plus ping, that's not on my main build, on a build I made within 30 minutes against Hakuda, which is a ping reliant build. Hakuda, if you don't parry, you get one comboed. How is that fair? If you're going to ban my builds and put me in 150 ping disadvantage, why am I not able to use my build? Why is Hakuda allowed in that instance? It's literally
that's just a tough situation. You ain't have to participate, man.
Oh, Quincy Keto isn't fair. Take the fucking tree out the game then. If it's not fair, take the tree out the game. Because you've already nerfed Quincy Keto to the ground, and not only on top of the nerfs, now you can't use it in a tournament. How is that even fair? Who made these rules? Anyways, upon actually losing, Zay made a video saying I was getting stomped on in my 1v1s. Hello? I beat the mod, and I beat the 2 people who came into the server screaming in my chat that they were better than me. Look at the clips. I'm getting this nigga out of here.
Right here, he just shows clips of him on his Quincy Keto death dealing build, beating on some plumbers, I guess. I don't really care, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and fast forward this, see what he has to say here. Damn, bro, he's like fighting them for the whole video. I can't even lie to you, coach. There we go. All right.
And he fucking alt F4.
One of them even alt F4'd after I beat him. What are we talking about? Bro, if you're gonna speak, get your facts right. Zay, slide on the 1v1, bro. Because I don't know why this guy's chatting, bro. I'm so, like, and then the Type Soul chat is crazy. Someone said not a single YouTuber is comp except for Nano. The dick sucking, bro. Nano was the best person in the tournament, yes. However, if Vert was American, Vert and Nano fight would have been crazy. I honestly think Vert would have won. If Vert was NA, Vert would have won the fight between Nano and Vert. That's just my honest opinion. Nano is
that's
calm.
His opinion,
yeah,
bro.
Don't get it twisted. However,
can't really say much to
Vert
it.
Is a better player, and that's not me dick sucking. Anyways, that's how I lost 50k because Setro and Seiji4 made the most rigged tournament I've ever seen in my life.
Stop saying you lost. Oh my god, can I pause my video? Bro, stop saying you lost 50k, dude. Stop.
Suck was crazy. Nano got some exclusive items and 50,000 Robux, which is crazy. Just crazy, bro.
That was crazy, man. That's hard work, man, you know? People were saying the tournament was rigged towards me, by the way. Bro, I don't know, bro. Some people were saying Anti was throwing on purpose. I don't get how Anti would be throwing on purpose against me when you saw in the fights this dude was trying his hardest with, you know, all the backing up he did, playing super passive. He even got a round on me. People were saying my climb to the finals were easy. I mean, it's not my fault. Obviously, I didn't fight the same amount of matches that everybody else did. But the first opponent I was supposed to fight didn't show up. He backed out, or he wasn't there. I don't know. I didn't fight my first opponent. You know, I got a free pass. I beat my second round opponent. Then I met Timmy in the semifinals. I know Timbo was low-key. Bro, Timmy is a good player. He just does trash against me or something. I don't know why. If you guys watch the actual Seiji 4 VOD, you will see that Timbo was going crazy on drag, bro. He knows what he's doing, but when he fights me, he starts freezing up. I don't know. That's not my fault. But even if my trip to the finals was easy, right? I had to face the person who was washing everybody up until then. Anti's a super good player, and I beat the guy who beat everybody else, right? So why does that even matter if I was fighting supposed plumbers on my way to the finals? If I was fighting supposed plumbers, I would have got exposed by Anti in the finals then, right? That I'm a plumber myself. But no, I beat the guy who beat everybody else, you know? I mean, sure, people can make the argument that Anti's opponent could have beat me if me and Anti switched brackets, but hey man, I'm always betting on myself, okay? If I were to fight everybody who Anti fought on my way to the finals, I'm betting on myself still. I did a bit of rambling for like the past 2 minutes now, just because the 1v1 footage might be a little long and I kind of want y'all to see, you know, the whole fight and everything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the 1v1s rolling. Maybe I'll cut it to like match this commentary too, I don't know. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. I just had to, you know, get my take out there on the whole, you know, ping situation. I just feel like at the end of the day, people will never know who's better than who unless they play on the same stable ping. We can't just sit here and think that, well, if the guy with high ping gets the guy with low ping a close fight, then the guy with higher ping is better. I don't like that logic, man. All right, I just don't. Hopefully y'all have a great day though, man. Peace.
Now or never!
Fist of a guy like Rock Lee. Leg weight all can't stop me. Drunken fist at top speed. 8 gates flow get bodied.